Porky Pig.
Well, as you guys just heard there, that's how we start every episode. Welcome to Whispers from the Void. I'm Evan.
And I failed every time one of the but thanks for tuning in. Tune in, folks.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, I'm doing my Porky Pig. Is that a good impression?
I'm going straight to beer because I had to listen to that. I'm not gonna do a big description on this one. I've had this one before. I have Buddha's juice from Wormtown,
Classic.
9.5, double IPA, part of their underground series. It's the one with the flower from the Himalayas that they use, so it's very seasonal.
Ooh. Buddha.
Delicious beer though. Delicious.
I have to get it next time I go in Worcester.
Dude, you can only get it right now, like this time of year.
Fuck. Can you send me some?
I could try. It's hard to find. So it's brewed with Buddha's hand and grapefruit peels, and the I believe it tells you somewhere in here. I don't know. I thought it told you about the
Buddha flower.
Yeah, we selected the rare Buddha's hand, a variant of citron, with long fingers and no fruit inside, along with grapefruit peels. Yeah, and it comes from like the Himalayas, I think.
The Himalayas.
I've probably been saying that for so long and it doesn't, but fuck it.
You realize it's
Buddha's
not from
hand. It's got to be out there somewhere.
It's not from the Himalayas. It's like from a mountain from like Idaho.
It's from our fucking backyard.
Yeah, it's from your backyard.
Yeah, Worcester's fucking finest.
So I have this beer. It's a collab between three breweries. It's called with a little French Quebec name. It's called Enweye Par Là, which means
too many
come on,
breweries.
get over here. Come on, get over here. That means like literally it means that. It's a porter. I have like a few things open because like I got a bad memory. It's a porter. It is soured in the pot with haskap and raspberry pomace. It's very interesting. Like I don't even know all of those things, but like haskap and raspberries. So porter, haskap, raspberries. That's it.
A lot of raz.
And it's a collab between three breweries from all around Quebec. We got Comtés. We got this brewer called Barbe Rouge and Baleine Endiablée, which is from like the east of Quebec. I've been to that place. It's a pretty nice place. And the beer looks good. It's black, but seems fruity. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Look at the color. It's black.
Wow.
Such a black color. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. So, Phil, what's new in your life?
Not a lot of new things. Like, I try to remember what I have new. Oh yeah, like, I did some exams. I'm doing my school, everyday school. I'm nearly finished. Nearly. Like,
Wow.
There's like 4 courses to do, and after that I got my internship, and then it's I go in on the market, on the work market. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be tough but fun.
Ooh.
God damn, that beer is so good. Enweye Par Là. Come on, get over here.
Nice.
Nice. And you, Evan, what is new in your life?
Not a whole lot. For those of you that don't know, I am having a baby. We're expecting our first baby.
Woo!
And found out that we are going to be having a boy.
Oh, damn! Baby boy Evan!
Nope, that will not stick. That will not stick.
Have you thought about like a name or something?
Yeah, I'm hung up on a couple names, but my wife wants me to be more open-minded.
Oh,
it's very hard because I'm just so fucking tunnel vision.
Open-minded in what sense? Like, does she want like something very like foreign or something? Like very.
She doesn't know. She just wants like, like that moment of like when you hold them and then like the name comes, like that kind of deal.
Yeah, but that's not a bad idea either. That's not a bad idea in a way.
I don't like it. I am set.
Like you're set, you just want like your name, like your baby's name, like now.
I gotta figure it out.
Well, let's find out. Let's think about names. But you can't just like have a couple names in your mind and then choose after that.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be open-minded on that one. Instead of just improvise a name like on the get-go, just like have a couple of names and do some brainstorming with your wife, and then just have a list. You don't know what is the name of the baby. You don't even know who is the baby.
It's like one of those things where it's like the more time you have to think about it, the crazier you drive yourself. And I am one of those people. So I try not to think about things.
Henry.
No. Nice try.
Tony.
No.
Tony Welsh.
No.
Tommy.
No.
Fuck. I tried to help you, man.
No. I'm already set. I'm set in my ways.
Yeah, but who knows? I may be like the next Canadian uncle of this baby, so I have to help.
Man, this baby has so much family.
Yeah, he will have like a lot of uncle and a lot of love. This baby will be loved.
Yeah, we're due July 31st.
Dude, like 2 days after my birthday. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And who knows? Maybe like she will... It will be like be born... E and she, because she's doing the work, maybe will be born 2 days before the due date. That means my birthday.
right now we're trying to figure out, because we have one of my best friends is getting married. Well, two of my best friends are getting married to each other.
Yeah.
And so right now their wedding is July 16th, and we are trying to like just play it out and see what happens. Yeah. Probably a good chance, depending on how things go, that we probably won't be able to go. Because I will be just like 2 weeks out, 2 weeks shy.
Yeah.
Of due date.
Yeah.
So like basically at any moment, Like
yeah,
that,
because
once you
like
hit that territory.
2 weeks before the due date, it can be possible that the due date can be advanced, and like the baby will be like, "Oh, here I am."
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's also maybe the fact that it can go out like maybe later. If I think about my brother was like 11 pounds and a half when he was born. He was a big baby, like huge.
Yeah,
it was a huge baby.
I feel bad for my wife, because I was about 10 pounds and I was like 24 inches.
I was like 9.5 pounds. And my problem, like, because my mom got the surgery, like by the belly.
The C-section.
The C-section, yeah, because it's not the same thing in good old French. But yeah, she got the C-section for my brother and I. And like for my brother was too big to go out by the
means.
By the V outside, the V door, if you prefer. He was too big for that, so they did the C-section once for him. The
conveyor belt.
And for me, I was going to do it by the V door, but I turn around and all you can see, all they were able to see is what, not my feet, my ass, man. They just saw my ass. I was like, fuck off, I will show my ass to the people. Look at this, it's so beautiful. I'm serious.
That is just so utterly just disturbing. That image in my head.
I know. I wanted to just
now in all of our viewers and listeners' heads, how could you do this?
How could I do this? I don't know. I was a baby.
I don't. Yeah, you were.
It's instinct. Maybe my baby instinct will like, oh, fuck this world.
Dude, I sit up sometimes and think about that. Like, I'm like, with everything going on, I'm like, I'm really gonna bring a baby into this shit. Like, they're gonna fucking hate me, dude. By the time they're like my age, like, houses are gonna be like millions of dollars. It's like not even gonna be like, it's gonna be like a fucking, like, the world is burning. Like, oh yeah.
I mean, like,
if we make it that long,
a lot of people don't want to get baby because they don't want them to live what they are living, or because they fear that the world is going to shit and the world will burn, and they don't want their baby
the world is
and they don't want baby in that world, which is completely understandable.
How do you feel about it, Phil? Do you want kids?
I want kids. Like, I don't know how many. It always depends with, like, my future wife or future future girlfriend or future mom. I don't fucking know. But I want a baby. One or two.
Your future mom.
I don't know the future mom.
That's just like a weird. That's just weird.
Yeah, what I meant, the future mom, not my future mom. Come on. What the fuck, dude? What were you thinking?
I don't listen. You're just all full of images today.
Yo, like, I'm French, so I got problem with my pronunciation and the words.
In French, is the translation literally my future mom?
Like la future mère, ou ma future mère, mais but the thing is like, I wanted to say like the future mom of my child. That's what I wanted to say, but I just said future mom and I just didn't found about it. The future mom.
Mom of the future.
Mom of the future. Let's imagine the mom of the future is like Terminator with some hair, blonde hair. Yeah. Sarah Connor, I'm going to get you.
I want at least two.
Two is like
I want at least two. I grew up with a big family. It's taxing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would ever have a big family again. Just because of, like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a lot that you don't know, like, it's always costing a lot having one baby. Imagine two, which is a lot. Imagine 3, 4, 5 babies.
Yeah, we were 4.
Yeah, you were 4. I just have one brother, and even that, it was a lot. So, like, my parent, my dad was the only one working.
Your brother's a little bit older.
Yeah, he's older, like 2 years. 2 years, like 25 months older than me.
Yeah, so from me, my age, to my youngest brother, 5 years.
God damn, she was active. Sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Phil. That's That's my mother.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm very sorry. If you listen to this, Sarah, I'm sorry.
just fucking banged him out like Tostitos pizza rolls, dude, out of the oven. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. Like, it's images in my head.
I have, like, the expectations, you know, like, everybody can always be like, it's sort of like that thing where it's like, everybody's like, oh, you're in for it. And you're like, oh, no, it'll be fine. And, like, you go in with the best of expectations, and then it happens, and then you're like, Jesus Christ. I want to say, I fucking hate the people that are, like, the self-centered bastards, the self-cynical people we are, to be like, oh, having a kid's tough work. Like, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Like, no,
of course.
You're laying down some real knowledge.
Yeah, like that's tough work. Of course, as a child.
No fucking shit, dude.
No fucking shit. It's like a child. Like, you have to educate him or her. You have to educate the child. Come on. Of course, it's tough. But I mean, in the end, it can. It would become a good human being or a bad.
Nobody wants to be like the fucking parents of the serial killer who's now a Netflix documentary who murdered like 20 hookers. Nobody wants to be that guy.
Hashtag Ted Bundy.
Fucking serious. Like, nobody wants to be that person. So, like, yeah, I get it. Fucking raising a kid is hard. But, like, what? What do you think telling me is going to do? I'm going to go home and be like, yeah, you know what? Get rid of it. Can't do it.
No.
Jim from accounting said it's gonna be hard, so
Jim from accounting.
I'm done. I'm out.
God damn it!
Like, fuck you, dude. Like, I don't want to fucking hear anything from these people.
It's like the guy that is like not placed to say something like this because this guy don't want a baby.
Well, it's not even that. It's just that everybody likes to feel like that they're on some level of you know, superiority.
Another level.
Like, well, I had like here. Oh, you're having kids, and I had 3 kids, and I'm going to tell you right now that it's difficult, and you should really think about what you're doing. And it's like, well, no, it's like, dude, the deed's done, and the baby's fucking 3 weeks away. Like, where was this conversation 9 months ago?
Yeah, if
you really gave a shit.
No shit, Sherlock. Come on.
No fucking... Dude, Watson in the back scribing some fucking notes. No fucking shit.
God damn it. Fuck
me.
But yeah. No, I want children. Like 2 at least. Or like if I have a twin, like twins, and one another maybe.
Dude, my fucking dream is to have twins. Just one and done.
Twins that could be.
Just one and done.
Honestly, that I want some twins. Like, I would love to get twins.
It'd just be like easy.
Because you want to know why? I want to see if my twins is going to get different, even though they're look alike. They look alike. I just want to see if they are they will be different.
Would you accept a twin? Like, say you had 2 twins, right? All right. And one of them is like super fucking metalhead.
Yeah.
And the other one is like porno grind. Which child? Like, you obviously have to have a favorite at that point, right?
Yeah, but
I mean, like, he's super into it. He or she is like super fucking into porno grind.
I will respect
T-shirts, conventions, and all.
I will respect all my kids, even though the style that he's listening to is not the style that I want him.
All right. Here's my other one. All right. You have one child who is like, you know, he's like into music, but he's not really, but he's like decent at sports. You just know, you could just look at him or her and be like, oh yeah, they're going to be fine. Right? But they're not exciting. They're pretty bland. They're like a blank sheet of white paper. And then the other one, you know, maybe, you know, a little too eccentric, a little too out there. And you're like, oh, you know, they're not going to have any trouble making friends, but they might have trouble holding down a job. And basically the kid that's like a furry grows up and becomes a furry, you know?
Where are you?
Like, what would you like more?
I mean,
what would you like more?
You're going in the extremes, man.
Well, yeah, it's two ends of the spectrum.
Two ends of the spectrum, but me, I'm the one that will love the between the extremes, not like the extremes, like...
Well, there is no in-between extremes. They're one extreme and the other.
I mean, I cannot, like, love one or the other more, like... I'm not the type of person I will respect everything. No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
No, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not the
I'm gonna tell you right now, in my family, my brother Brian is absolutely the favorite. And then it would go me and my brother Jared, and then it would go like the dogs, and then it would go my brother Noah. Like that is pretty much the totem pole that my family has set.
And where are you? You are like...
Oh, I'm with my brother Jared. I'm like, or maybe slightly below. I don't know. Right now I'm slightly above. Because I'll be given the first grandchild. But yeah, I'll tell you right there, that's the totem pole.
Damn.
Dude, you absolutely can have a favorite. So, question: blank sheet of paper or furry child? What do you want?
Oh god damn it, it's tough, man. Because like, I love when if my child is eccentric, a little bit like me sometimes. I mean, why not? But the fact that he's a fury, I'm just like, I don't know if I will accept it. But I don't need to accept this to say that, oh, you can do it. Like, I can be not accepting it, but I mean, it's him. It's my child.
Him or her.
Or her, maybe.
Now, see, that's even more terrifying. Because, like, if a guy is a furry, you can be like, all right, well, he's just sexually fucked. But if a girl's a furry, you're like, I mean, that was a choice. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
Is the blank sheet of paper like doing something good at least? Like, or just like bland?
He's just bland. He's bland.
Just, like, you know, he does nothing.
Like he does. You know, he
doesn't have a personality. He doesn't have a personality.
No, he has like zero personality. He's a blank sheet of paper.
He's the type of person that will get influence, or just like
he or she. No, they're just a blank piece. They're fucking dude.
Okay, I did my choice. The fucking fury.
They're fucking this. Look at this.
Okay. Okay, I did my choice. Fury.
So you're going with furry. All right. Theoretical question. They're having a New Year's Eve party at their place, and they invite you over. Do you go?
If the fury or the fury you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean,
do you go to the New Year's Eve party?
If they are all disguised as furies, maybe not. It's tough,
you don't know. You don't know that. They just said, "Hey, Dad, having a party. You and Mom should come by. You know, so and so, the brother, sister, whatever is coming."
I mean, I will, but like if it's going like weird, I will just say, "Oh, Happy New Year, bye bye."
You'll dip. Okay.
But
you're willing to walk. But
let's say this. If I go, like, if he's like in the 20s, I will be in my, like, if say like I got him like in my 30s or late 30s, that could be a possibility. I will be in my 50s or late 50s when he will be 20. And maybe I don't know, I will be more tired or something, and maybe I won't do like all the night. I don't know.
Do you think people who are furries should have pets? That
always depends on kind of furries. I don't even know about that subject, man. But like, not all furries love animal like sexually.
Yeah, well, they love being the animal.
They love being the animal. Like, even though I prefer Furies, like the Furies with the costume and all, than someone that tries to be a horse. I saw something like that.
Like My Weird Obsessions or whatever?
Yeah, like the weird obsession thing, yeah.
The lady. Yeah, the lady.
Yeah, the lady that, like, I'm a horse.
That's right. She does, like, pony playtime.
This, with not a costume, with
no
costume, just like, I'm a pony.
I've always said that I don't care what my child does as long as they don't fucking kill anybody, so I don't end up on a fucking like documentary. I am now going to add pony playtime to that list. I don't want to be on a fucking like Discovery fucking Channel show because my child decided that it was cool being a horse.
I mean, like, if I got a child that is a fury, very eccentric and all, but is a fury and love to be an animal, I mean, I will respect it. Like, my parents respect me when I was like metalhead.
But they're literally dressing up as animals to get fucked. Like, that's not respect. That's like they want to be abused.
Yeah, no, but it's a fetish.
Yeah,
it's a fetish, and like,
how can you respect a fetish though?
Yeah,
a fetish comes from a place of like desire. That's not like a proud thing.
Like, fetish, it's something that you need to have to get enjoyment of sex. Like, some people love to get fist.
But you think that should be respected?
I mean, it's him, it's her, it's whatever the fuck he is or her. Like, I mean,
him, her, him, her, him,
or
dog,
her, he, she, him,
thing. I don't know.
It, they, them, whatever the fuck.
They give themselves names too, you know that?
The pronouns. Fucking pronouns, like he, him,
Sparkles.
she, her, they,
Sparkles
them.
and peanut butter are over there fucking
Sparkle rainbow.
Nuts. Sparkle rainbow. Look, all I know.
No, pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow.
I don't pick on you on purpose, although I do. I ask because I love to ask people these questions because it's always the same thing where it's like, I would love them no matter what. And it's like, yeah, okay, so if they're literally LARPing in the fucking fields thinking it's Gundor and they're reenacting Lord of the Rings for the world to see, you're gonna go, no, you're not. You're gonna be fucking horrified.
I mean, I would be surprised. But I mean, he does whatever he wants.
I think people just like don't understand that like they are also socially. Everyone tries to be like socially normal, and then you put their fucking feet to the fire, or they try to be like socially accepting. And then you put their fucking feet to the fire, and then out of nowhere they're like, no.
You know, I prefer someone that is like.
I find furries is a big line.
I prefer someone that is like a little bit like in this, like, if my child is a fury but is open, like open-minded, like respect that other people doesn't understand what he's doing or her doing, like, I mean, like, if he's open to the fact and he's not like, no, I'm a fury, respect me, and he's just like, yeah, I mean, it's like, my thing.
That is also like a laughable statement. Like, I am a furry, respect me.
No, but that's stupid. That's a stupid statement. And
yeah, I know.
You should not do it. It's like people that are like, hey, I'm a Nazi, respect me. Like, no, fuck you.
You know what? I think I would sit down with him or her and be like, listen, you do you.
Yeah.
Closed doors, whatever. Don't take a political stance on this because you're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, do your shit.
It's not gonna go well.
Yeah, but do your shit, but don't get political about it. That's it. That's what I would say to my child.
There doesn't need to be like a government furry party. Although I will say, Congress would be so much fucking cooler if you saw like in the corner there was like Republicans, Democrats. There's like independents.
There's the furry part,
and then there's the furry party. And the fucking, the all 6 of them, and they're all just fucking, they all just sit there and jack off the whole time.
Dude,
Congress would be so much easier to deal with.
Talking about Furies, do you know the video about Flash Gits? Like the Flash Gits video.
That's honestly why I bring this up. I love Flash Gits. I've been listening to their podcasts. I've watched Meat Canyon. I've listened to. Like I've watched Flash Gits for fucking years now, 8 years, something like that.
Yeah, I just like.
But yeah, their whole fucking furry Warhammer 40K.
Yeah,
thing
I've discovered about the Warhammer, like because of this. Like my friends are fanatic.
Oh, you didn't know Warhammer 40K before this?
No, because like my friends are fanatic of Warhammer lore and the 40K shit, and like I wanted to get in it. It's a tough universe. It's a
very violent, like brutal.
It's brutal.
I will say it's cool because I remember I have a buddy who my Canadian friend who lived here. I can say his name. Fuck it. Nobody's ever gonna forget Thomas Burkett. That boy. Thomas, yeah. He was fucking really into 40K. I remember I used to go to his house and he would say like we'd take turns playing video games and he would paint his figurines. Yeah, and they were always super fucking cool, but I never got into it. Just because like over my head.
Dude,
I was so dumb to fucking. There was no way. I couldn't.
I would love to get in the universe, but it's vague. Like it's intense. The universe is fucking huge.
You know what? You know what I would love to do, which kind of sucks because I don't have any time for it. But I would love to do like a D&D game. Like I would love to be a part of. I would love to be a part of a game. I have no time though. No way am I gonna have fucking time for any of that, dude.
Dude, like we have all the reviews, we have like the podcast, we have no fucking time.
The reviews are fast becoming more demanding than the podcast. Very fast. I know for you, it's probably already eclipsed that.
Yeah. It always depends on the week, though. Like, if for now we are doing the podcast for this week, I know I will be busy with the podcast. But like, if next week, for example, we do reviews, well, I would be busy to do the reviews. Like, my weeks go like this. Thursday, I begin on Thursday for the podcast. Thursday, recording. Friday, it always depends because like if I have school, I don't work on it because when I come back from school, I'm tired and I just want to drink. Maybe like tomorrow I will work on it a little bit. Saturday, I work on it like most of the day. Sunday, I send you the shit, I put it on everything, and that's it. And then on Monday, before going to school, I just put it on Facebook. And here's the new episode, people. And and that's it. And that's my week.
That's literally how everything goes. You know, I got demoted from posting on Facebook because I would frequently forget, or because I always got up so early, I wouldn't post till like later in the day.
Yeah, and demoted, like you can post, but like, I mean, I'm always like before
there were days
school,
where I would straight up forget.
Yeah, like I always do it. Like I prefer to post on Facebook. So for me, I found how to do it properly. So like I just do it on Facebook and you do it on Insta, and that's it.
Yeah, that's right. I have to give you permission for that Instagram too. I've never done that.
Just to see the things, but like just continue to publish because like I don't want to get everything. I'm always doing the editing. No. I'm doing the posting on Facebook.
We have the most followers we have are on Instagram.
Ooh, how much?
150.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go figure. Nice. I'm sure half of them are bots.
Maybe.
But hey.
Hey.
I gotta tell you that I want to have Chris and Brian on again.
That would be fun.
I actually, it hit me the other day that, you know, what we should do is we should do a live episode or recorded live, whatever. But I want to do an episode with, like, if the Bruins play Toronto in the playoffs. I want to do an episode with Chris, and I want to watch, like, do like a streamed episode of us watching the fucking game.
Well, you do it, and me, I would just, like, go in the other room because I don't listen to hockey. Sorry.
No, but it would just be fun to, like, talk about.
Yeah, like, I'll be here to watch a little bit and be like, oh, who's this? Oh, Patrice Bergeron.
I felt so, like, unprepared for that interview.
Dude, I did a lot of mistakes in that interview.
Dude,
and
I felt like I didn't have the normal, like, intricate, like, the normal questions I normally try to ask, like, where it's like I try to think a little deeper.
I mean, I think
Chris was just so straight to the point. Like, he's just such he's so straight to the point with everything that he doesn't like he won't go on to explain himself, which is like a cool attribute to have, because honestly, like, doing the stuff that he does, it explains a lot, because, like, he's just so, like, about, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it and just do it, which is cool. Brian, very articulate. Awesome guy. Has, you know, a lot to say. It obviously has his hands in, like, fucking everything. Mm-hmm. You know, which
he's
is
a bit
awesome.
like me.
They're just good guys.
He's a bit like
guys,
me. Yeah, they're fucking good guys. I love them a lot. I would love to get them on again, because maybe I should get more good and pertinent question.
I want to do, like, one day, I want to do, like, the best of episode where we take guests from some of our better, like, the episodes that have the most listens.
Yeah.
And then just do, like, a little fucking, like, round table get together. Like, we'll take, like, 3.
You know what I want to do? A best of could be fun. I would love to get all the beer people that we got on our channel.
Oh.
Like, all the beer bloggers and beer, like, aficionados and, like, people.
Well, that's a lot. I feel like we have more beer people than we do metal.
We could do, like, an episode with, I would love to get, like, a round table with Kaiser, Noah, and Craig. But even though we are in the same, like, they're in Quebec, basically, so maybe it's a bit to Quebec.
I would take that a step further. I would do Steph. I would do Drew from Kanawaki.
Ooh.
And Frank from Hath.
You know what I would love?
Like, I feel like that would just be like.
You know what I would love?
That could just talk about crazy shit.
You know what I would love? I would love to get the two Drews on the podcast.
The two Drews.
Drew Phillips and Drew. It's Drew Phillips, right? That's his last name, I think. The guy from Four Phantoms. Hi, Drew.
I'm sorry, Drew. I'm blanking on your, and maybe it's the beer. I'm blanking.
Let's call him Drew Phantoms.
Drew Phantoms.
Drew Phantoms.
Man,
that's your new name.
I fucking love that brewery. I gotta get back over there. I haven't been there in a while, but that's because of, you know, baby, COVID, all that shit. I haven't been back over there. I gotta get back over there.
You know, like, I have, like, if it's opening again, because, like, all I have to do is, like, going by Stansted, I just go, like, down 4 hours straight and I go in Greenfield. That's it. I just have to get, like, down the 91. Yeah. I don't have, like, to go straight like in the state. I just have to go down to 91.
Eventually, like if we ever do a live episode, you know what I would like to do?
Yeah.
Is they are sponsored. They sponsor another podcast called Super Duper Suspicious.
Yeah.
I might have just butchered that. But I want to do an episode with them.
That
live.
could be fun.
I want to do a live episode with them.
You know what we should get? We should do this, but we should get For Phantoms to sponsor us.
You know what's funny, because we talked about it, and then I just like completely
forgot.
Yeah, normal me. I fucking got busy, and then it was like, oh yeah, I just like forget to fucking write shit up and do stuff. I try, because obviously, yeah, we love the podcast and stuff, but it has become to where we are now. Like, it has become second fiddle to some of the other shit that we do, which I arguably some of the other stuff that we do now is like bigger.
Yeah. I don't agree with that. I'll be honest, because for me, the review are a bit second fiddle, even though it's going to grow up. But like, for me, the podcast goes first before the review. But like, if we have reviews, like if we need to, if we choose reviews to do, like, we do it. I think it's not like second fiddle. It's not a question of who is first, who is second. It's a question of like, what are we becoming? Like, are we just a podcast, or are we reviewers too? Maybe we are just both, podcasters and reviewers for VOX&HOPS. That's it. I mean,
oh my god. I definitely just, I feel they just go real hand in hand.
Yeah.
I guess I feel that way because the review stuff is very much out of our, we'll say, like, it's not like, we do post the videos now. For those that don't know, the videos that we post are the VOX&HOPS album review videos, but they are on our channel. Yeah,
basically what we do is like, starting 2022, like the 4 last reviews that we did, 4 reviews at the end of 2021, which never got out, and they just got out, like they're going to get out like now. Like, we got the Murloc reviews, and we got the Violent Majority review that is out, and then like 2 others will come out like in the 2 next 2 weeks.
Yeah, because we did the 4 there.
But like, we have a few reviews, like those reviews would go out, and like, it's an idea of Matt. So Matt just said like, oh, I would love to get your reviews on your channel, because it would be easier that way, and also people listen to you, and if people love you or like you, they will go subscribe.
Yeah, I will say this. The idea spawned. I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but the idea spawned from Matt, and we're not like obligated to do it.
Yeah,
we do it because we want to do it. So maybe that's like, you know, I probably come off as like I'm being forced to like do these album reviews, but I'm not. Basically, we do it now because we love it, and that's why. I just feel that it's so much different because it affects it affects Matt. Whereas with us, it's like, it's just so easy for us to like come on and do our thing. That's why it's weird. That's why I feel it's weird. I would love to just one day to just be a part of like VOX&HOPS. Like, when Matt eventually gets big enough, we can just kind of like slide our way in there.
I mean, we are already a part of VOX&HOPS in a way, because like, we are part of the review crew.
Oh yeah, but I would love.
For me, VOX&HOPS will become a media. In a way,
eventually,
of some
yeah.
sort.
It's going there.
There's like, for me, it's the VOX&HOPS family. You got like the VOX&HOPS podcast. You got the VOX&HOPS, like the collabs that he's doing, and a few things. And I heard of some new project that he's doing, but I will not tell it because it's not announced yet. And
that's a big tease.
It's a tease.
Oh, it's a big tease. Oh man, he's getting the furry costume out.
I'm already a furry.
Yeah. Hairy enough.
I'm furry enough. Look at my beard.
But yeah, I mean, eventually it's gonna go that way.
I mean, this
sure.
is like this. It's the VOX&HOPS collab, the VOX&HOPS podcast. You got the VOX&HOPS review crew. You got the Thirsty Thursday that he's doing. Like, it's all a great family. Like, it's under the moniker of VOX&HOPS Metal Podcast, but it's still a family for me. And I think we are part of it. Like everyone that is working with Matt, we are just part of it. Even though maybe people just doesn't like acknowledge us. To be honest, I don't fucking care if you acknowledge me. Like, I don't care.
Acknowledge me!
I don't care about people that just like want to acknowledge me or not. Like, I don't care. The only one I care is just Matt. When you not acknowledge my work, I'm just like, thank you.
I will say this. Speaking of family, for those that haven't seen or don't know, our fellow reviewer, Wooderson, Dan, as he's more formally known, now has a blog.
Yup.
Where he blogs about different albums and music and different things. And what is it called? Rage for Order?
Yeah, Rage for Order. Go check it out on Facebook, people.
Definitely go give it a look over, because as much as like we rave about Jerry because the guy can find anything, all sorts of bangers, but Dan has this like this wise years of wisdom about him. He just has seen it all, listened to it all. He's experienced it. He's got a nice perspective, so I definitely would go check it out.
It's Wooderson the Sage.
Yes.
Sage Wooderson.
I cracked another one because I have no self-control, so.
You know what? I want to crack another one. Let's go. Don't care.
All right, well, Phil's gone, so you know what that means. Fireside talks. So, what would you do if your child was a furry? Think about that. Dressed up as a dog, a cat, a bat, a fucking squirrel, and just went to town on some other animal, some other person dressed up as an animal. What would you do? How would you respond? Leave a comment below.
What were you saying?
Nothing.
Yeah, right. Hey,
No.
I'll let you the choice.
All right, well, tell me about the one on my... Your right? Tell me about that one first.
This?
Yeah.
So this one, it's a classic Unibroue beer. It's called La Fin Du Monde, which is the end of the world. It's a triple, Belgium triple. It's a classic.
Belgian triple.
It's a classic staple in Quebec. And funny enough, I have this can because they made it in can. This is the worst shit ever. In can is the worst. You don't age barrel, like you don't age beer in can. It's impossible. This in bottle is the classic staple. If you go in Quebec one day and you see that in a grocery or like in a specialized beer store, go fucking get it. It's a staple. And then you got this beer by the brewery is called Le Saint-Fou. It's
Le Saint-Fou.
Le Saint-Fou.
Le Saint-Fou.
Le Saint-Fou.
Alternative.
It's alternative.
It's in English, huh? Interesting.
Alternative. Because, like, we can say it in French and English.
Alternative.
Alternative. We pronounce it in French. Alternative. It's the same
well, you
fucking
guys are wrong,
thing.
so that's cool.
Okay, so you choose what? The alternative or the end of the world?
Well, let's see. It is 7:26. Go with the triple.
Let's go. I don't have school tomorrow, so I'm good with that. And like, I love those bottles because like you have this thing, you can turn it on, and you have to pop the bottle. Wait a minute. Woo! Let's pop the bottle. I'm going to get my third dose on Saturday. Third dose of the vaccine. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, buddy.
Mm.
Fuck.
Oh, it's so much better in bottle. Oh, fuck.
Mm.
And you know what?
Have you listened to any music? Any good music recently?
Honestly, like with a lot of music that I'm listening right now, I've discovered a lot of few things, but I got one that is in my list, shout out now, but there is a lot of good stuff that is coming on this year also. Won't talk about it too much, but like
I've actually no continue.
Yeah, like I don't have like a lot of new things that, except one, but like I said, it's my shout out. I don't want to talk about it too much now.
Yeah,
I got like the new brief, like the album of the week from Matt, the Briefs album. The name is fucking huge. Like, do you have other stuff like just like? In the moment that I search for it, the fucking name of it is long, man.
I will say that I have one that is my shout out today that I've listened to. That's actually pretty decent. That I actually was surprised about.
We are doing the shout out now.
No.
Okay.
No. I just wanted to say that so far this year, been kind of disappointed.
Huh.
So far. Because you know what? Last year, dude, fucking, if you think about it, and I really had to think about it, some of the best albums of the year came out this year.
Yeah.
Werewolves, Fossilization, to name two that were, they were on my list. I think Werewolves was on Phil's list. I guess I was so used to like that fast start because 2021 had such a big fucking start. I think Cannon Fiber came out in February.
Yeah.
The only real record that was like late on mine was Dreams Unending, and that was like that month. And other than that, all of them I think were at least April, like anywhere from January to April, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, or July. They might have gone out to. I think one of them was in July, but
I think like the good.
It was
month,
just such a strong start, you know.
The good month will be like from March to maybe like the end of summer. The good months will be that, I think, and maybe October.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like
I know what you're talking about, but
like there's a lot of albums that will got out. The new Devin Townsend record, because he got out an ambient project, which in 2021 it was called Puzzle and Snuggle, which are pretty amazing albums. Like if you take out
you're very into Devin though.
Yeah. I mean, it's Devin though, but like this guy, all he said, like what he did is just like he engaged people and he's like, okay, do something. And just do anything that is cool. Not just cool, like chaotic. And like people just send him stuff. He just do something, send it to another one. Okay, do something else. And then he get it out and like, fuck, it was a weird album, man. It was weird, but I love those things. And Devin Townsend will get out like a new like classic album of him. It's called Lightworks. I don't know when. I think it will be out in March or April. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would love to get him on the podcast. That's my dream. I will. My dream to have Devin Townsend on the podcast. We have to do it.
Yeah, no, we should. I would be amazed. If we got Devin Townsend on this podcast, I would be amazed. But you know what else I thought about? Yeah. I thought about this one day. It would be the exact fucking thing he would do, right? Because that's who he is.
Yeah, but like this guy...
He would go on like the little podcast that not a lot of people pay attention to. Because he knows that it would like... He's like, oh, well, nobody's going to believe it.
Yeah, but this guy is so open-minded and he loves to help. He's the type of guy that is so generous of his time. He's so...
You know what? I think you should reach out to him. You should.
I mean, I would love it. I think... You know what? Like, let's get me drunk and I will do it.
Let's live message Devin Townsend for an interview. But
honestly, because I thought about it, I would love to do it, or maybe reach out to his publicist if I know his publicist. If you are the publicist of Devin Townsend, reach out.
I ran into that already. Because I tried to get a personality, and
Joe Rogan.
Granted, it was a bigger personality, but I was like slightly buzzed and was like, "Fuck it, shoot my shot." So I emailed the email that was attached to this particular person's Twitter, and I'll tell you off the cuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this publicist all but laughed at me and just tore me apart. Like for like 3 emails. It was insane.
I mean, like, even if you said you are with VOX&HOPS, like Matt McGackie.
I played all of the I shot all my shots. I threw out all the cards. They just kind of were like, really? That was like the first one that I got back. It was just, really? That was it. So I was like, ooh, this was not received well.
I mean, like, honestly, if one day I can have Devin Townsend, or even though if Matt get Devin Townsend, I will ask to Matt, can I be your co-host on this one?
Dude.
Honestly, like, I would let him get let his
people that Matt has had, like Corpse Grinder. I remember Matt talking about how it's like his day is like or his interview publicity days are like so structured, because that's how it is for those guys, right? They're just so structured. They're like, you have an hour here, an hour and a half here, 2 hours here, an hour here. You fucking are just... And you can't take up other people's time because you feel like shit. But yeah, that's fucking... But I can totally see that.
I think it always depends, like, on the artist, though. Like, if I take Devin Townsend, like, he talked on his podcast that he's very free of his time. It always depends. Like, he stopped his podcast, like, for 1 year. After he started, like, he did, like, 14 episodes. But he stopped because of the production of The Puzzle and Snuggle. He stopped, and then after that, he was like, okay, let's get into it again. And he was very, like... I don't feel that he got, like, a rush of the publicist, like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that.
Well, he probably doesn't even have one.
I think, but maybe he got publicists for his album, but not like a manager. Maybe he manages himself.
I mean,
Because
it's Devin
we
Townsend. He probably just does everything himself.
Because like you have to get something out of your like you have to know something. Got people that are managed by managers, and you got the publicist. The publicist is mostly for the work of the band or the artist, but not like the person, like just the person. Like if the person want to self-manage himself, that's fine. So he can choose whatever he wants to do. And for the albums, like the publicist is doing it like for him. Like the publicist can be just like, okay, publicist, I want this album to go out on that date. The album is over. Do your job, which is like share the album. Go get some promo. Go send it to people that want to listen to it first. And do some reviews. Like the publicist's job is that. That's the publicist's job. So yeah, and yeah, some publicists take the job of like booking interviews with the artist, or just like reach the artist and say, hey, this guy want to interview want an interview with you. Do you accept? And the artist can say yes or no. It always depends.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a dream. But my dream, I will still have it, and I will stay on my feet with that fucking dream. It's to have Devin Townsend on my podcast, on our podcast. Like, fuck. If one day I learn that we get Devin Townsend on Whispers from the Void, I would just like do a heart attack. Fuck.
You'll just die.
I would just die in front of him. I would be like, is this the real life? Or is this a fantasy? Oh fuck, blocked.
Yeah, then we would get fucking copyrighted.
We are copyrighted already.
All right, let's do it. Shout out time, baby.
Shout out time!
My shout out is going to be Druid Lord, Relics of the Dead. Released by Headbangers Records. I don't have a date. I actually think it was this month. It was January 17th? No. January 20th? It was in that week. I'm sorry I can't remember the date. But so far, I've listened to the album at least 3-4 times front to back. I'm very impressed with it so far. It wasn't exactly what I was expecting. But I like it. It still has everything that makes Druid Lord. And that ideal of like, they kind of keep you guessing. There's different rhythms to all their songs, different melodies. I mean, man, you guys just have to listen to it. It's pretty interesting.
Druid Lord.
I have like a fogged brain right now because this beer is so heavy.
Dude, like, my beer.
I can't fucking think.
I'm drinking a fucking 9% beer in a bottle. Which is, that's all you do with those.
I grabbed a lollipop. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now.
Dude, I'm grabbing my beer like that and just like drinking like a fucking drunk.
Yeah, you don't even have a glass, you sick fuck. Disgusting.
I know. My shout out is a band I just discovered it. I discovered it like a few days ago. It's called SOM. SOM. The album is called The Shape of Everything. Don't know if what is the number of album? Is it the debut? I don't fucking know. No, it's not a debut. It's not a debut. I think it's the second. That's the second album, I think. Yeah, it's second. They got a debut album which was called The Fall. this one, The Shape of Everything. It's and it's out on Pelagic Records.
It's in the shape of everything.
It is in the shape of everything. It's out on Pelagic Records. It was out like last Friday, like January 21st. It feels like very shoegazy. It's like sludge, progressive shoegaze metal. I don't know why the first song reminded me of some like Devin Townsend riff. Yeah, I know I'm talking a lot about Devin Townsend, but he's my god, so I don't fucking care. But yeah, like it's very shoegazy. Like the more and more it advanced, the more and more it became like them in a way. It became like very like eerie, very like ambient, ethereal. The vocals are fucking great. It sounds like Black Gaze, like the Death Heaven, a little bit. It sounds like the songs. Imagine Devin Townsend and Death Heaven that is having a baby together. I'm always like getting this example of having a baby together, but yeah, that's
like a furry and a furry.
A furry and a furry getting a baby furry. You understand the idea. But anyway,
a cat and a squirrel fuck, and then spawns a squat.
A squat.
It's a squat.
That's like the hybrid of a squirrel and a cat.
It's a squat.
You know, it's like the Russian squat. Every time you do a squat, it's a new like animal. It's like a squirrel and a cat.
It's a squat.
It's a squat. Do some squat, folks. But yeah, no, that album fucking great. Like I've discovered it like not on purpose. Like I was on Bandcamp. And I just, like, instead of going in metal categories, I just gone on the rock categories. I don't know why. I saw the album, it's like a circle with some shape in it, which is the shape of everything. Duh. And I was interested. I was like, oh, let's listen to it. And I fell in love with it. It's just, like, so good. I think it's not my album of the year, but maybe it will be in my top. And it's January, man.
So far, I barely even have a top 10. I have like a number 10. That's it.
I have like maybe the first album in my top, which is this album, The Shape of Everything. Go listen to it, folks. Please. Love you.
Yeah. Well, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Shout out to Grandma Kathy, who watches all of these and listens. My grandmother. You should be more like Grandma Kathy.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe, like, follow, whatever the fuck it is now. The thumbs up, whatever. Whatever the fuck it is.
Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit also the notification bell. Because we need it.
So we know that you care.
Yeah, just so we know, like, like the other 37 persons that follow us on YouTube, just go do it. And also subscribe to us on Google Podcasts, follow us on Spotify, like, do everything you can to follow us.
Write a review.
And
talk about Phil's prejudice towards furries. You know, whatever it takes. Talk about his sick obsession with Devin Townsend.
Yeah, like we could do some merch. Like De Vitesse is obsessed by Devin Townsend.
Yeah, we could do like his face, and we could do his face on a T-shirt, on your T-shirt with Devin Townsend's face. You know, honestly, I'm sure we'll get a cease and desist for that, but fuck
I
it,
would
right?
love like a fucking, you know, like I would love like my face with his face, but like with cartoon face on a shirt.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
that's a challenge. We have to do it. Like people, if you draw or if you do some design, do it.
Yes. We will
get it, we will put it in a shirt, and we will sell it.
All right, everybody. As always, I'm Evan.
And I'm Phil. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you on the next episode.